What's going on, y'all? It's Chach here. Today, I would like to talk to y'all about my experiences at WWE World. So, yesterday, I only went on Monday, the day after WrestleMania Sunday, which Cody Rhodes finally beat Roman Reigns, so that's awesome. But Monday had all my favorite superstars, like Liv Morgan was going to be there, Cora Jade, Trick Williams, Dakota Kai, Lyra Valkyria, all those names were there. So I was like, yep, that's the day I'm picking. That's the day I'm going. So I just want to take the time to talk to you about my experiences. And I just want to say it was hands down one of the greatest days of my life. So hope y'all enjoy this video. Make sure to smash that like button and hit that subscribe button down below. It helps me out a lot and it gets me to what content you want. So what kind of content you want to see, and I'll try my hardest to make sure it happens. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So I got into the venue around like 9 a.m. for registration. Basically, had the QR code ready, you scanned it, you got a wristband, and you were waiting in the queue until they actually open up the full doors at 10 o'clock. So it wasn't too bad. I ran into my friend Jael. She has a page on Instagram called Liv Morgan Baby. I would try my hardest to make sure that I can leave that in the description down below. Make sure to give her a follow if you like Liv Morgan and all WWE stuff. She's the page for you. So I waited with her in the queue until 10, and then we were let in. Liv was going to be on the Busted Open radio podcast on Sirius XM. And I was like, all right, we got to find seating for that. So as we were sitting down, I actually saw Liv going to the actual stand itself. So I ran over before she went on stage and I asked her for a quick picture. She said yes. And I ended up snagging a before her meet and greet picture. So it'll be right here. I was so happy after that, and also I got to ask her a question, which that video will be right here.
Got it, thank you.
So my question for you is, when are you finishing your story and taking that title off of Rhea Ripley?
Yeah!
Liv, he said, when are you finishing your story and taking the championship from Rhea Ripley?
I got you.
I've been very, very, very strategic. I've been very, very, very patient. And when the time is right, I will strike and I will win.
All right. I love it. Liv.
You know,
I was blown away when she answered my question, and that automatically I was like, all right, I got a picture with her and everything. That made my day 100% better. So after that, so we got done and we went to the bump where she was featured on the bump. Amazing interview, amazing everything that she did. And hands down, that's an amazing experience if you watch the bump live and in person. I highly recommend that if they do WWE World next year. That is an amazing touch to add to any venue. But then, here's where the day gets a lot better. Liv did a surprise photo opportunity in front of the ring in the center of the convention center. It's the Slim Jim ring. So me and Jael ran over to that line and we stayed put in there for probably about 30 minutes or so. And we both got the opportunity to meet Liv. And I was blown away because she actually knows who I am from Twitter. My Twitter page is @thechach WWE. And I was just shocked and mind blown. Jael took the video and I'm gonna show it to you now. So after that interaction, I was at an all-time high. Like anything else that happened on that day, I didn't care. I met my role model for the second time, and I felt very grateful and very blessed for that opportunity. But then later on in the venue, I was in line to meet Dakota Kai to try to get an autograph for a person who I see as a sister, my friend Maddie, who's actually editing this video. Make sure you show her some love and support. She is at _Maddie Mania on Twitter, and she also goes by the alias Maddie with a Baddie. So make sure to go show her some love. She definitely deserves it. She's editing my night 1, night 2, and my WWE World Vlogs. She's hands down one of the most amazing people, so show her all the love you can. So anyway, I'm in line to meet Dakota, and I posted a thank you to Liv saying, thank you so much for the opportunity that I got to meet you, and it really meant so much to me. So I was like, I have to show my appreciation. I thanked her on Twitter, and then out of nowhere, I got the notification on my Twitter that she retweeted. I'm like, oh my God, thank you so much. Like, I felt grateful because she saw that again. Then she hit me with this. She actually ended up following me back on Twitter, which basically my emotions were already at an all-time high because I met her. But when she followed me, I was in line to meet Dakota, and I almost literally broke down in tears because of how happy I was. Because she is honestly my role model, and without her, I literally wouldn't even be here. So that was an amazing interaction, and I was so happy that my role model knows me, that she knows who I am, and she ended up following me back, which I felt so blessed, so honored, and so forever grateful for that opportunity that just came upon me. Thank you so much, Liv Morgan. You're the GOAT. Keep being you, and good things always happen to the best of people, and you're one of them. So after I met Dakota, I got her autograph, and I just got actually back from the post office. I ended up shipping that to Maddie. I threw a little bit of an extra surprise in there for you too, so I hope you enjoy that one. But yeah, I met Dakota, and after that was done, I met some of the superstars. All the superstars that you met were included in your general admission price. You didn't have to pay any additional extra costs or fees. So I met Noam Dar, which I'll put a picture of right here. And I met the former NXT Women's Champion, Lyra Valkyria. I'll put a picture of her and I here. I was so freaking ecstatic for all those opportunities that came upon me. Even though I didn't meet all the people I wanted to, because they were very squished on time for certain people. If they were an hour, they were only there an hour, and then they were gone. I waited for Tiffany Stratton for 45 minutes, and they pulled her early, which I wasn't that happy about, so I got out of line. It kind of was upsetting, but I got to meet Dakota, I got to meet Noam Dar, I got to meet Lyra Valkyria, and I also got to meet my role model, Liv Morgan. So that's hands down the best of days that I've ever had. I highly recommend WWE World to anyone, but the number one thing is, while you're there, just have fun. Just live it up. You only live once. It was one of the best little wrestling conventions that I've ever been to, and it changed my life in ways where I never thought that I would see possible. So next year, if they do WWE World, which I have a feeling that WrestleMania is going to be in Minnesota, I recommend y'all go and see the opportunity. Hopefully they patched up on the organization skills a little bit more with time constraints and all that other stuff. That's the only issue that I had with it, was It felt like that stuff was sometimes rushed, or stuff was like literally boom, 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 done, get out of here. But other than that, it was an amazing experience. I also, during this weekend, I came home with some merch. As you heard in my last video, I had a debit card issue because someone tried buying stuff on my debit card overnight without my permission. But I got everything taken care of the next day. So I got a new card and everything. But I want to go over next the merch I got during nights 1, night 2, and WWE World. So my first purchase was a souvenir cup, and I was like, I gotta get one of those. So I ended up getting one of them from WrestleMania at the link. It has all the featured superstars on there. So I thought that was kind of cool. I needed one, so I got one. Also, on night 1 and night 2, they were giving out these WrestleMania Prime bottles. So I ended up going down there again, and both nights I ended up getting 2 of these WrestleMania Prime bottles, which the flavor I figured out today is Meta Moon, and that's not the greatest flavor. So I'm probably just going to keep those 2 sealed. Also, another thing I got was this Funko Pop. I got the Fun on the Run exclusive Liv Morgan Funko, and it's signed by her and has the Fanatic stamp of approval. So I needed this because my friend Kayla hooked me up with the autographed Liv Morgan Money in the Bank one. So I was beyond ecstatic and beyond grateful now that I have both of those signed. And last but not least, on WrestleMania Night 2, I ended up getting some help from someone, and I ended up getting a Mommy's Always on Top shirt. I got a Rhea Ripley shirt because you can't get enough WWE shirts, and I've been eyeballing that one for a while, so I decided to pull the trigger on it. It was a very decent WrestleMania weekend, or as what my friend Cody likes to call it, a WWEekend. Someone should honestly put that on a shirt or something. I would totally buy it. But that's mostly all of what I had to say about WWE World. All my pros, all my cons, my OMG moment that happened there, and just all the good times that I had that I will cherish those memories forever. Me personally, I recommend it for anyone. If you want to meet some superstars, have a good time, see some old relics and all that stuff, that's a spot for you. But yeah, so I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button down below and hit that like button. It definitely helps me out a lot. And yeah, that's mostly it, y'all. With that being said, this is Chach, and I'm out. Peace.